Hello, welcome to Sweetcast. I'm Clint, and before we jump into the video, I want to let you know that I am working on a comic book. This is called Downcast, and this is a cover for it. The artist is Nacho Lazaro, and he is fantastic, so be looking for that in the future. It's going to be great. Okay, so I found this article that just recently came out. All the Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and Disney movies releasing in 2019. Now, I think this list is a little strange because Disney, it's including Disney movies that I don't think are exactly the same thing as like superhero movies and I guess nerd fare, but I could be wrong. But it has me wondering if 2019 is going to be the year when superheroes start to decline. Is this going to be the turning point? I think a lot of that will just depend upon, honestly, what Marvel's doing. Okay, 2018 was a huge year for movies, especially when it comes to franchises and studios that comic fans adore. Disney, Fox, Sony, Paramount, Marvel Studios, and Warner Brothers are all put out big films in 2018, but it appears that 2019 will be even bigger. Yeah, this is the thing, is when something works, it's a cash grab, and so there's going to be a whole lot more of the same. So let's see exactly what's coming out. Captain Marvel, this is no secret. This has been talked about widely. I hope that it's not political. There are a few things, and especially in the making of the trailer, that make you think that this is going to be a political movie. If it is, at least for me, this could be a turning point for the Marvel Cinematic Universe as far as my interest level goes. I hope that's not the case, because honestly, Marvel, the movies have been super enjoyable for me. It's something that actually my wife and I will watch all of them together. We both enjoy them. It's a good time. So if this one becomes a political, propaganda, then that's going to be annoying. So I guess low expectations is a good thing. Dumbo, this is not something I would put in the same category, though I'm actually interested to see Dumbo. Because I like the show. I mean, it's supposed to be racist now if you look back at it. I can't remember specifics, but I remember I liked it growing up. I'd be interested to see how this one turns out. So, but it's not a superhero movie, not at all. Shazam, this is a superhero movie. Now, this is the thing. Once you get so many superhero films coming out, it seems like you start to get parodies of superhero films. Like it becomes so overdone, and it's just been done so many times that then, you've got to joke about how many times it's been done. So actually watching the trailer to Shazam, I think it looks good. It looks funny. Honestly, I'm happy if they keep making good superhero movies to keep watching them. But I wonder if things are going to change. So that'll be out on April 5th. And yeah, we'll see. The Penguins, this is not a superhero movie. I don't really care about that. Avengers Endgame. This one's going to be good. He does not look happy. I'm curious how this all goes. This would be the fourth Avengers movie, right? I believe that's the fourth. And so that's a long run if you think of it as a single franchise. Obviously, it's connected to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they have far more movies. But another thing that could go wrong, this is such a perfect picture for this point, is that if actors get tired of playing their roles, if their contracts run out, then you've got to start casting new people. Eventually, this gravy train, they've got to do some recasting, like if they want to continue it. Again, no sign right now that is changing, but contracts are certainly coming to an end eventually. So it could certainly be a reason why Marvel could lose its steam for the cinematic universe. That's April 26th. Aladdin is going to be coming out. This is a Disney film. Now Disney they do this thing. They do a pretty good job of just strip mining the past franchises, and so they're doing it with their the Disney films, or the cartoon movies that were out before. Dumbo, they did Sleeping Beauty, they did Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, all of these films. And so now Aladdin is going to be among them. So there's no reason why they wouldn't exploit every opportunity to make some money. The problem is that Disney doesn't really have a great track record in doing this, especially not when you're talking about Star Wars. That has already had a really short-lived life, and it's losing steam. And yeah, the numbers, the sales numbers tell you the story. So that's May 24th. That'll be coming out. Next is Dark Phoenix. So this is from Fox. This is an actor change, right? This is Phoenix from XMen. The Dark Phoenix saga is in the spotlight once more, as Fox takes a second crack at the iconic story, this time with more a recent cast. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. Changing the cast, I do think it matters, especially when it's technically in the same timeline or the same universe. Casts change, and that definitely changes things. This is about Jean Grey, with the role being recast. Toy Story. Is this the 5th Toy Story movie? I didn't know they were making another Toy Story. Again, I wish they would make some new stuff. There's got to be new stuff. Everything is just exploiting what anything they can wring out that already exists. And that is the creepiest look. Is this a rabbit? Wow. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But regardless, it's going to be coming out June 21st. Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm not going to lie. I looked at the trailer for this, and I'm excited to see it. I have a soft spot in my heart for Spider-Man. I hope it's going to be good. Not at all was what I was expecting, but at the same time, if I saw another Spider-Man film that's like, hey, we're in New York City and fighting the same old bad guys, Green Goblin. I don't want him to fight the Green Goblin anymore. So it's kind of refreshing that this is going to be different. There's a lot of Spider-Man tales to be told. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing this actually. And Spider-Man Far From Home comes out June 5th. So is all your money going to go to Disney? Lion King is going to be coming out. So this is another remake of an old one. I'm sure I'll see it when it comes to DVD. I'm not going to watch it in theaters. It comes out July 19th. The New Mutants. So we've got more from 20th Century Fox. New Mutants. I'm not as familiar with the comics for New Mutants. I'm more of like the traditional XMen. So honestly, like for me, and this is why I worry, is 2019 the year? It's just fatigue. I just don't care. I mean, there are other of these movies that I've seen. I'm more interested in watching Avengers and Spider-Man. I'm not sure that this is high up on my list. However, if there was a new Venom film, I would actually be excited to watch that because I like the first one. So this one is coming out August 2nd for New Mutants. That is a ton. All the way just until August, where there's going to be a lot of summer movies. Disney's Artemis Fowl. I think I've heard the name before. Don't know what it is, and I don't care. It's coming out August 9th. What's this one? The Kitchen. I'm going to just skip that because I don't know and don't care. The Joker movie. Okay, this is... I'm not sure how I feel about this. Honestly, I'll tell you. I'm not excited. I don't know. I don't care about Batman movies anymore. The Christopher Nolan movies excited me. I really enjoyed them. I liked them. Now, I just don't care. I still need to watch Aquaman, but of all the DC movies, the after Christopher Nolan, I think Wonder Woman was my favorite of all of them. It was my favorite by far, actually, because many of them were unwatchable. This doesn't look interesting to me because it doesn't even line up with the other Joker movie. It just feels like it's competing. They're just throwing stuff at the wall and waiting for it to stick. Frozen 2, yeah, I know I'll end up seeing that. That's all the way till November. And then Star Wars. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm really interested to see how things go here because they kind of painted themselves into a corner. I don't even think I have to be the one saying this. The Last Jedi had a lot of problems. One of them being what's going to happen in the next movies. There's absolutely nothing to look forward to. What else can happen? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So this has to be a massive course correction. I don't know how they're going to do it and somehow resurrect the franchise, at least in my point of view. So that'll do it for the video. I'm going to head you over here too. I am writing a comic book, like I mentioned, Downcast, but I've already written a few novels, and I'm going to be giving this one out to you. This is all for Owen. If you're interested in joining my mailing list so that you can hear about Downcast as soon as it is released, follow this link in the description below, and you can actually download a free ebook copy of All for Owen, and you'll join my mailing list so that you can hear about Downcast as soon as it is available. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Are superhero movies running out of steam? What kind of changes do you expect? And what do you think? This is the real big question. What do you think is going to be the next thing? Like, are westerns going to come back? Like, what's the next thing? We've already lived through like the zombie phase. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below, and I will talk to you next time.